We are seeing a lot of forms here. Is there one page that lists the interest holders? Or is there a page with a name?
I can't see any names here, Chair. I don't think I have the right document here. This one says at the top, if Miss Journal voucher and account analysis.
Chair, we will provide the list to the auditors.
Governor, did you provide, is there another annex, or maybe Auditor General, have you seen, I think you had told us earlier that you saw the list of interest holders. Where is it?
The auditor has it, yeah. The list.
We are getting.
Yeah.
If the auditor has it, we should also have it, because you can't be looking at different sets of records.
We saw it.
I think, Chair, in this case, it's the executive to show us where they have annexed, because it's not the role of OAG.
Yeah, Governor, you can tell us, help us by pointing at that specific annexure.
No, it is not in the annexures here as we are going through, but we will provide the list to you, Chair, and also the AOAG. AOAG has it, but we will provide to you before the end of this session.
Governor, you must be careful, because the last meeting aborted when every matter you are asking for time to present documents to the auditor. And we do not want to be going round the same report. We want to dispense with these reports so that we are current. So if there's a schedule before us, that is what we deal with. If it does not exist, you either tell us it does not exist somewhere, and we close the matter and we pronounce ourselves. So on this, is it a matter of the schedule does not exist, or you didn't just bring it to the Senate?
Chair, the list is there. It was even provided to the OAG. I don't understand why my people didn't provide it to the senators, but the lists are there. Yeah, we can still print the list here with my.
Do you have the original copy?
Yeah, they can print it and bring it to you right in the next few minutes.
I am not taking fresh evidence.
It's not a fresh evidence here. It's the same thing.
Same as what?
It has been provided to the AOG, Chair.
Governor, the OAG does not have it in their annexures. The Senate does not have it in our annexures. So anything that is printed now might have been manufactured on Luthuli Street. We have no way of telling.
Chair, we have the list and also actually the extract from the IFBIS.
So that list has got how many employees? The ones who are holding this amount.
In fact, this interest was taken way back in 2014. Huh?
The list you say you have, how many names does it have? You said you have it there, the one you want to go and print. How many names are on that list?
Because 1.7 could be one employee, it could be 20.
Chair, we don't have the exact figure. The lady has gone to print it. Just give us a few minutes. She'll give me the exact list. Yeah.
You see, you are amending.
I'm not amending the evidence.
Versions of the truth. On one hand, you say you have it, and when we ask how many people are in it, now it has gone to the washroom. Senator Chirake.
Maybe the governor, OAG, the governor says is applied with you the list. Have you seen that list, the OAG? Because the governor says you have. You saw the list.
Chair, if you go to page 15, it shows the list is 26 members.
Order, Governor.
Sorry, Chair.
I'm asking the OAG. You had said that you gave a copy plus your annexures to...
Page 16, Chair. Page 16, not 15, 16.
Is it here?
Yeah, it shows the list is 26 members, but the names are not here. That's the name which the member has gone to print in the next few minutes.
Which volume?
Page 16.
Page 16?
Yeah.
Like 116?
Yeah, 116, yeah.
So where does that show 16? Where does that show the number? The number of interest holders?
You can see the purchases invoices. If you go through it, it counts to 26 here. So we will add name into it here.
Governor,
Yeah, Chair.
let's deal with what makes sense.
Okay.
The reason why we are asking this question, we know the law on interest was the 1.7 held by one person, and you are going to come across another interest question of 42 million in the same financial year. In the prior financial year, we are coming across an interest question of 50 million. OAG, was it 50 million?
42.
42 is in this financial year.
Yes.
So we added 42 to this 1.8. And remember that other issue, there's still a gap. We want to know, was this interest issued to the same person? Was it issued before, were they multiple interest issued before accountability of the first ones have been done? We want to know in our recommendations whether the persons who should be on the spot are the interest holders or the chief officer. And we cannot tell that with this kind of report that you have given us. So unless, and I'll be very careful not to introduce an additional schedule at this point in time. There can only be two ways. No, there can only be, two ways. We either pronounce ourselves on this, or we seek guidance from the Auditor General at the point of report writing. But that guidance must be on the basis of a detailed schedule, showing who took what, when, and when the amount was surrendered. Senator Guyo.
Chair, my question is, were the interest recovered with interest? Because the law requires you must recover with interest if it was not paid within the time.
Honorable
Yeah,
members.
remember, we had not cleared this query. At the end of it, we said response is not satisfactory, but we looked at the 12th and we said that one could be accepted if the whole of the 29 was provided to us. So at the end, you can see. We said,
just help us also, because
Yes.
you know we are not accountants. We just want a demonstration. Pick any voucher here. Pick any. Which one of these vouchers can you vouch for? And why is the county saying they can't vouch for it? Pick one. I mean, Chair, I'm getting dizzy and I'm not even. It's not even lunchtime. Oh, maybe it's lunchtime. As lawyers, once 12 o'clock reaches, Chair.
It's
Actually,
actually,
going down.
All lawyers sit at 12.
Yeah, I speak for all lawyers.
So 1 hour, 16 minutes past.
order members. Our Sumbui bora washibe. And we have spent the last 4 days in Mombasa with the Auditor General and other stakeholders, saying that OAG, you must give us recommendations. If interest was not surrendered, you should tell us Mr. ABC did not surrender interest, so that our recommendation is surcharge them. If interest was not levied, you should tell us, so that the chief officer can be held responsible. So, members, we might want to tie this to the other 40-something million interest question that is coming up. So, under lawfulness, there were interest management irregularities where the Auditor General cited 42 million. I think let's take the two concurrently, because the recommendation might be similar.
under lawfulness and effectiveness in use of financial resources, interest management irregularities, the statement of assets and liabilities, and as disclosed in note 22 to the financial statements, reflects 43,931,011 shillings in respect to accounts receivables, which includes 42,131,311 shillings in respect to government interest, which was outstanding interest brought forward from the previous years that had not been cleared from the IFMIS system since the financial year 2017-18. It was further explained that the outstanding interest had already been surrendered using the manual records, but the same was not cleared from the IFMIS system. Further, review of documents provided for audit revealed that during the year, the management expensed interest as and when they were issued, which is contrary to section 91.1 and section 93.5 of the Public Finance Management County Government Regulation 2015. In the circumstance, the management is in breach of the law.
The management confirms reporting outstanding interest amounting to 42,131,311, which is in relation to financial year 2017-2018. We confirm that the interests were fully surrendered physically but still remained as encumbrance in IFMI's system. Now it has been cleared. Attached find evidence of clearance of encumbrance, Annex 13A and Annex 13B. In this regard, as pertains the interests, we have had the vouchers which are purported to be the surrender interest, but according to our observation, we found that there are some gaps, there are some documents missing, and there are documents which are not legible. So I don't know, maybe...
So what amount have you been able to verify?
97.
97?
Although they are not also still satisfactory.
The amount in question is 42 million. Out of the 42 million, to what extent have you gotten documents?
We've gotten all the documents, but they're not standard.
Out of the documents you have gotten, how many can you confirm are authentic and complete?
Well, I don't want to commit myself and say that they are authentic.
Governor, you have to answer this, otherwise you put your chief officer on oath. You are not here to decide what to say. You are here to say the truth, and nothing but the truth. There's no choice. This is a simple question, and I know the Auditor General has already given us a figure of 12.1 million. I want to hear from you. What is a figure that you've been able to support from your perspective? Not an opinion, because when it comes to numbers, there's no opinion.
But we put all of them. The documents amounting to 42 million are provided, but maybe the auditor went through and authenticated. But for me, I would say that there are gaps in all the vouchers.
So zero from your perspective?
Yes.
Auditor General?
We examined surrender vouchers totaling 12,174,000 shillings, and we were satisfied with that 12 million out of the 42 million. So there's a balance of 29,957,311, which we were not satisfied about. Thank you, Chair.
Chair, this is the most interesting thing I've ever heard, where the clients themselves are telling you they cannot vouch for the authenticity of those documents. How then do the Auditor General's office claim 12 million to be authentic documents? Perhaps for my own comfort, if the OAG can just pick one voucher that they say supports this 12 million, so that we go through it together. And to the county government, I want to understand, where did these vouchers come from? Where were you getting them? Where were you getting those vouchers that you say you are not satisfied with?
We got the vouchers from the interest holders.
The interest holders had these documents. They were not somewhere in the county government record store or something.
Yeah, we didn't find them in the records.
So you were calling each one of those interest holders and they were bringing you a voucher?
Yes.
We have been informed, just for a point of information, by ESCC that you've got active inquiries regarding interests in Isiolo. Kinoti, just...
Just to add
okay,
on
before you
what,
respond,
Senator Sifuna is
Senator
asking, and you accepted the documents? Through Chair. Did you accept the documents you are suspecting were not genuine, and then you handed them over to the auditors?
Yeah, we handed over to the auditors for them to scrutinize. And they found the 12M to be legible.
Eh.
I think you guys are sleeping on the job. It is not for the Auditor General, and I think that's why Senator Sifuna is amazed. It is not for the Auditor General to be the ones to tell you that this is a proper surrender. And members, what I realize is that interest management is a weakness in this county. I think that was captured in the risk assessment report by EACC. There are inquiries with regards to interest management in Isiolo already. And looking at even the demeanor of the Chief Officer of Finance, maybe she wants Sifuna to help her to go through those documents because she looks like she's helpless. Why then don't we ask EACC to help them?
Chair, I went through the documents, but I don't want to say that I didn't go through the document. I went through all the documents, but we had to go through with the auditors, and he found that whatever we had brought him is not to the satisfactory.
We need to see those vouchers. I think I need to see those vouchers here, those surrenders, and let the county explain to us why she cannot fully get behind those vouchers. Because when we talk like this, it is very difficult for us who are not accountants to even understand what you're saying. I would want to be shown an example.